They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To the air is Rattler. And his first pass is incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Rattler wants to throw it. That's complete to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
First down.
Down. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. They'll roll him out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. Late groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. You look at this Saints defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. For the Bears at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this, too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? As coaches on down, they've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football. Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
think. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Biggie Angels.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw, Williams. He'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Down the left sideline. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
What's up? We got Hornets.
Here's Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Luther Burden, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Now Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Saints.
Ready, set.
These two teams all tied after one. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, 38. Here we go. Here we go. 52. Ready.
Play action. Now Rattler. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow. Blue 45. White. Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Open man, it's Palmer. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line.
First down.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
To the air once more is Rattler. That's again complete to Palmer. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 32 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
What is up? Go win him, go win him.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
The 16-yard line.
What is on?
Throwing is Williams. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time on a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. Didn't march to the end zone the last time out.
First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
What is up?
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Touchdown, Bears! Kirsten Loveland, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Santos with the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And running with power here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Ready.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cut.
Kamara trying the right side. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Mike, ready. Yellow, cut.
From the gun, here's Rattler. That is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop it with authority. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Punch first! Punch first! Punch first! Punch first! Vegas! Vegas!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Working out of the gun, Williams. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To the air, Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Roma Dunze, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 67 yards. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Williams. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. Fielded at the 33. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Ready, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Down.
And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding at a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
At the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped it for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And doing here is this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Back to throw. Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 27 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And that will be no good, but there are penalty flags on the field here. And I think they were a little overzealous trying to block that one. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two.
The Bears
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Yellow, sticky, green, set.
Rattler wants to throw it. Over the middle, he finds Vele. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Dio Odengbo. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Come on, set, green jack. 60 red. 60 red. Cluster, 6.
To the air is Rattler. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A pass complete to Odunze. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A nice gain of 21 yards.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
To throw, Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 35, here's second down and 8.
Down. Blue 32. Ready?
Now Rattler. He lets it go deep for Olave. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red 38. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Yellow 22. Hut, hut.
They'll drop the throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
On the set. Let's go now. Black 95. Set.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Now 2nd and 9. This is Swift on the counter. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Williams. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping him. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 Blaster. Ready. 10 Black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. 5.
Rattler working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On the ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blaster. 6. 50. Grip. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Flushed out right. He completes it to Olave. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Black shot. Black 40. 43 rail. Right. White. 10.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here to Hill. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Striker. Down. Ready?
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw is Williams. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 33. Smash, red. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Black. Yellow. 43. Ready?
Now back to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And the Saints, first down.
Throwing once more, here's Rattler. That is caught by Vele. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown, New
A
Orleans.
12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Saints 25.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Once again, it's Swift.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they take a knee. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Field, black. Red, cycle. Yellow.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Okay.
Here's first down.
Yellow, go. Red, 38. Blue, striker. Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
33, yellow.
Looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Fight, 97. Smash, red. Set.
To the air is Rattler. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Hey, green. Black shot. Ready?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Good game, bro.
And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this